Hello, welcome to Lady Lovestead Reads. This is day 3 of Bookmas, and in this video I'll be sharing with you some romance novels that I read this year and recommend. The books that I share with you are not necessarily new releases. These are just romance novels that I read this year and that I like enough to recommend to you. I have 4 books, so let's dive right in. Nocticadia by Keri Lake. This is a dark academic, sort of sci-fi dark romance between a professor and a student. And the school is called Nocticadia, and the school is on this remote island where one of the things they're doing is studying this parasite called Noctisoma. And the dark academia and sci-fi aspects of this story were so good. I thought that the relationship and the romance part was okay. Like, it got the job done. But what I really loved about this story was the dark academia and sci-fi elements. That just kept me reading and it kept me interested. And I would love to see Keri Lake write just a straight, like, dark academic story that's maybe got romance in it, but where the romance isn't the main focus of the story. I think she would do that so well. Starting Line by Michae Marie. This is about 2 Olympians. The male main character is a swimmer and the female main character is a gymnast. And it starts out with them meeting because someone's doing a documentary on these Olympians and they're in the documentary. And so they film a session together and that's how they meet. And I liked this because I am obsessed with the Olympics. We've got the Olympics coming up in 2026 and I cannot wait. But I've been obsessed with the Olympics since I was old enough to know what they are, basically. Like, the earliest Olympics I remember watching was like 1988, I think. So loved it for those Olympic aspects. My 2 favorite sports in the Summer Olympics are swimming and gymnastics. I actually wanted there to be more of the gymnastics and swimming content in this, like more of the training regimen, more of their experience in the Olympic Village. But I understand, like, it's a romance, so the main focus was the relationship. Overall, I really enjoyed it, and if you also really like the Olympics, you might enjoy this as well. Tied by Carian. This is a dark romance, and it's about 2 people who have a lot of trauma. So the female main character was kidnapped and held hostage for many years by this evil man. And the male main character was burned in a fire so that his face and everything is a little bit disfigured. And he's experienced a lot of trauma as a result of that. They meet because he actually discovers her in her little dungeon in the forest and rescues her. And so after he rescues her, she's like, I need to find that man and thank him. And things go from there. It's such a sweet love story about 2 people who are just, like, very careful with each other because they understand each other's trauma. So, like, they move slow and they're, like, just very cautious with each other. And it's such a sweet and compelling story. I think I read this in a single day because I just couldn't put it down. And last, Wrote Me In by Kayla Grosse. This is part of Kayla Grosse's cowboy romance series, book 2. And this is about a cowboy who works in a bar who's struggling with drinking because of past trauma that he's had. And then Blake, the new girl, moves to town because she's also got trauma. She was in this band and drama happened with the band. She was the fiddle player, so she left the band abruptly right when they were on, like, the brink of success, and she moves to this small town in Texas to kind of escape her life and takes a job at the bar where the male main character works. And then she also takes a part-time job on the male main character's ranch. So if you read the first book in this series, those characters do come back in this, and I do recommend reading the first one. I don't think this would be a good one to dive into as a standalone. I think you do need to read the first book in this series to really appreciate the second one. But I really loved it. I love the way that Kayla Grosse does psychology. I feel like she does the psychology of her characters so well, including how the psychology of each person, like, mixes with each other, and, like, the triggers they have, how they work through their triggers, the baggage they bring to their relationships, how they work through that baggage. I think it's just so well done, and she does a really good job with that. So I'm really looking forward to the 3rd book in that series. Okay, those are the 4 romances that I read this year that I recommend. What are some romances you read that you loved? Leave them in the comments down below. If you enjoy my content, make sure to hit like and subscribe. It helps build the community, and I'm having such a great time and I'm so thankful that you're here. So definitely consider joining our little group. We have just a wonderful time together. If you feel like you're really at home here, join our Discord. All the information is linked down below. If you just want to leave me an emoji to let me know that you were here, go ahead and leave me the blue heart emoji. And until next time, make sure that you continue to read good books, drink good coffee, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye!